seen a lot of exciting matches already. We're down to only 4 players, and from here on out, it's do or die. First of all, I may introduce the lower semi-final, where the losing player will leave as 4th, and the winner will move on in the bracket. But let's introduce the players. Let's not lose any time. Here at Experience Cologne, I may welcome 2 players. They've done such incredible things already. They've done incredible things at home, even at crashing world records. Just no words for them. Just welcome them in our lower semi-finalist match. Please welcome Pixel Andy and Tugi. Beautiful. Those 2 will battle it out. Who will face the next? Who will move to top 3 and who will go home from here? The stakes are so high, and I need all of you here to count it down when the players are starting. And please help me. We'll go from 5. One last sip, and please help me. Here we go. Game 1 starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Yeah,
Okay, and away we go for the first game of day 3 of CTWC DAS here in Cologne, Germany. We have Pixel Andy over on the right, seed number 1, coming all the way from Texas, USA, versus Tugi from Vienna, Austria, representing with the flag behind him.
yeah, we have a big game here, Europe versus USA. This is what everyone was after. Tugi finish. This is his best finish at CTWC DAS tournament. And of course, Andy making his debut here in Cologne. It's weird to say debut since he's such an experienced player already. But
Such an accomplished player,
yeah.
but unfortunately not being able to make it over to the other side of the pond. Fortunately being able to do so with the seeding from the Jonas Cup. Obviously top 4 players of that were able to come here, so we've had representation from the US from Andy, Scooty, Meme and Fractal.
But now we're down to our last 2 Americans here. 2 Americans and 2 Europeans. And the first match here, Tugi and Andy, they've got a little bit of a history. They played recently in CTM Masters event and also the DAS Masters event, so both 2 different play styles. Andy getting behind.
Yeah, Andy holding up for the long bar and getting it there.
Yeah, so Andy coming out the victor, 3 games to 1 in both sets. So Tugi looking to find some revenge here. We've had a lot of revenge stories so far in this tournament.
Yeah, for sure. We just had Gio versus Robin, which was the rematch of last year's final.
And then we also had Fractal and Scooty and Fractal and Andy, 2 matches that happened at the Jonas Cup. And
I find that once you get to this level and this caliber of player, that you're going to be seeing a lot of these repeat rematches Because
I mean,
once it gets to this stage, you know, you've got kind of the 5, 6, 7 top players in the world. Eventually, they're going to end up playing each other in these finals.
yeah, I mean, they can beat everybody else, so they end up facing each other. They only lose to each other. That's how good these players are.
Yeah, they literally need to face each other to know that they're going to be knocked out.
And look how close this is. They're literally at the exact same score for a moment. 359 for Tugi, 337 for Pixel Andy.
Yeah, Andy was a little bit behind at the start, but he's managed to claw it back. 1 Tetris lead for Tugi, however, he is 4 lines ahead, so it is theoretically even play.
Even as it gets right now, 0.03 Tetris, 755 points separating the two.
Zooming in on the grip there, look at that action.
Both players are very accomplished. Tugi holding the former DAS scored record with a 1.3. And of course Andy completely dominating the online DAS scene, winning 5 of the first 6 DAS Masters events. Now has 6 in 9, so incredible competition showing from him.
Okay, both players heading into the 100 line mark. Tugi on 474, Andy on 475 himself. So absolutely equal.
5 points the difference. Push down points separating
5
them.
push down points separating the two.
It's as close as it gets. I mean, Andy has a history of loser bracket performances. He's in double elimination tournaments. He's never actually been eliminated in the double elimination phase. And it looks like he's going to try and make that 3 for 3, winning his way all the way back after being sent down by Robin in the early rounds.
Yeah, let's not forget we have only 4 players left in the tournament. So we have Tugi and Pixel Andy battling it out here in what we're calling the losers semi-final. Meanwhile, Gio and Scooty remain up top in the winners bracket. Yeah, so how it's going to go is, quickly before these players transition, so one of these players will end up playing either one of Scooty or Gio in the losers final. Right, players have transition now. Tugi 579.
Andy looking for a 600,000 point transition to start things off in this set. And he's going to get it. 617 transition for Andy. Another
so we've had
big
a 579 versus a 617.
Andy getting the L piece to the left side. A perfect T piece for the left as well.
Andy is absolutely the transition king. Every single time you see him, it's just 600k after 600k.
And look at that, a beautiful J-tuck setup for Andy. Tugi getting it high, has a J dependency, gets the Tetris though. 642 to 676. Nice L for a split double there on that left side for Tugi.
Nice little quick tap there for Andy.
And a Tetris for Tugi, 676 to 703. Andy's not slowing down.
Andy's really put his foot on the gas here.
Yeah.
Mind you, Tugi's not really doing anything wrong. It's just that Andy's taking it up to that next level.
Yeah, I mean, if you play perfect, you can't close the gap. The gap can't be closed. And Tugi up high, gets the skim and gets the
perfect
Tetris.
burn, making himself ready.
Fills in the bar dependency as well, and another Tetris for Tugi, 739 to 787. But Andy not slowing down one bit. He might slow down here
though. He's needing to clean this up. Shouldn't take too long.
Oh, and that square in the center is kind of nasty for
he
Andy.
could have put the square to block the well, but he opted not to.
And these holes are just all on different levels for Andy, so he's going to have to sort this out. And Tugi up high now as well. Needs that J to go left. He gets it over. He's going to the left still, though. J to the left, a little bit dangerous. He needs the bar and gets the bar with a Tetris, 809 to 828.
Okay, so both players were in a bit of a crazy situation there, but they managed to get out of it. Tugi still cleaning up somewhat, however. Andy now in a clean spot. Needs to just make himself Tetris ready with the burn and immediately gets the long bar. Next line, 895 for Andy, 822 for Tugi. However, Tugi is also 10 lines ahead. Yeah,
Tugi's going to need to start banging down the Tetris and hope something happens to Andy. Tugi getting the... Oh, no, can't get the bar over. And
Tugi with the hang. Is he going to be able to get
do
another
it.
one in time? And he doesn't.
Oh, Tugi.
And he's going to take it with
8.6 top
30
out.
odd K.
Yeah, he was falling further and further behind. He had to try and score. He went all in and it didn't work out. So let's get game number 2 counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Okay, and away we go.
I mean, both of these players have been in the scene for a long time. Both making their CTWC debuts in 2020.
Absolutely.
Almost ancient history at this point.
Ancient history. A year is a long time in Tetris.
Yeah, and both these players have improved so much since the online years of CTWC. And here they are in person, facing each other.
Both players keeping each other in check here. Tetris for Tetris. Perfect game so far. Early days. Tugi opting for a couple of burns. Meanwhile, Andy's still trying to go perfect. Doesn't quite manage it.
Light early shift of that J piece, but that S spin just resolves
beautiful
it
spin
instantly.
there for Tugi though.
And hitting the Z spin there as well. Andy's setting up a bar dependency on the left side. Looks like he's going to try and convert this into a Tetris, but just takes the triple instead. And both boards very clean now.
Bit of a droughty situation here right now.
The drought kind of damaging the board slightly for Andy.
Yeah, that could have been a bit of a hang situation there for Andy.
I think even at this
Double
top
Tugi.
level, anything can happen on level 18. It's not a guarantee that you make it out alive.
2 Tuggies, can you believe it? Okay, so we've got Tugi on 166k, Andy on 131k. Andy slamming down on Tetris, now on 153. Basically just neck and neck at this early stage of the game.
As you'd expect it to be.
As you'd expect, even this early, a 1.5, 2 Tetris differential. It's essentially inconsequential given that there's so much time to go and anything can change.
Both players are clean and ready for Tetris. Tetris for both players, 214 Tugi and 178 for Andy. Andy having to cover the well just a little bit there.
Yep. Andy
Gets the
getting
bar
the
for the
next long
Tetris.
bar, catching up ever so slowly. Just taking it chill, you know, taking it easy.
Level 18, you can relax, but you can't relax too much.
Yeah, I mean, this tournament is like no other. It is truly a marathon, and you can't exert all of your energy in one go because we have so many games to play, especially when these players are in the losers bracket.
Yeah, they've gone through a gauntlet of matches.
At this point, they've gone through the ringer, absolutely.
Feels like they played about 100 matches to get to this point.
Yeah.
You know, I think to reward the players for their efforts, you can help these guys out if you go to !Matcherino in the Twitch chat and in the YouTube chat. You can contribute to these players and reward them for the show that they've been putting on today.
Yeah, let's get that prize pool to 4K. If it does get to 4K, the top 16 will in fact be paid out.
When slight early shift there of that S piece, not problematic for Tugi there though. Still maintaining this 1.5 Tetris lead over Andy.
Tugi screen looking there, as we know he has his headphones in and most likely not listening to the commentary. Andy also with the headphones in, possibly listening to some music. I do know for an interesting tidbit is that Tugi does not listen to music when he plays on the stage. He listens to TV shows because he gave me some very, very interesting advice yesterday. He said, make the stage replicate your home play.
If you can do anything you can to make it feel like home.
Anything you can to make it feel like home. That I think that was the exact quote, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One of the best pieces of Tetris advice I think I've ever heard.
Would you ever expect that advice to come from Tugi?
From Tugi, no. I would never expect such wise words to come from his mouth.
We've passed the 100 line mark here. 498 for Tugi. Now 500,000. 444 for Andy, hitting the line spin. Beautiful.
Beautiful, but imagine if he missed it.
Yeah, if you miss the line spin, your stack will be in a bit of a situation, but nice bits there.
I almost,
Andy.
in a sick and twisted way, I would have liked to have seen him miss it just to see how he would have gotten out of it in like just in an amazing, innovative way.
I'm sure he would have been out in like 2 burns.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Alright, Tugi. Okay, look at that, 2 burns and he's clean again.
Lovely, lovely horizontal burn there.
And getting a bit high and getting close to transition, but gets the Tetris like a J piece to the left side.
Yeah, Tugi 5 lines away from transition, Andy 1 line away from transition. I believe Andy is going to try to set up to Tetris into transition right now.
Tugi does Tetris into transition at 578. Looking for a J-tuck now, Andy.
Andy's going to need something to tuck in there.
Gets
Gets
the
it,
J
and the
and the
long
bar.
bar perfectly in quick succession. Andy with 565 transition right now.
It's very, very close here in the post-transition. Separated by less than a Tetris. The Tetris there for Andy, 595. Tugi waiting for this long bar. Is it going to show up? There it is. Tetris for Tugi, 614. And a Tetris for Andy, 621.
I feel like this is the moment where Andy comes into his own.
Yeah, he's in his element now.
Absolutely.
No more messing around.
Although, mind you, he was in his element on level 18 anyway.
Oh, yeah.
He's constantly getting 620, 650k transitions, so he's always in his element.
Yeah. He's quite good at Tetris, if you haven't noticed already.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Tetris there for Tugi, Tetris for Andy, 697 to 703. Both practically the same line count and the same score.
Yeah, 0.25 Tetris differential right now. You
Doesn't get
can't
much closer
put a
than
single piece of paper in between them. There's nothing between them right now.
Look at that, set up for a Tetris again,
Yeah,
Tugi.
Andy's setting up. He needs the 3 wide. Doesn't get it. Needs the LJ dependency. Gets it.
Getting droughted a little bit here.
A little bit of a drought. Is
There's
Tugi going to get the same
Tetris.
drought? No, Tugi's ahead. So Tugi got through that.
Both players Tetris ready. Ooh, a bit of an aggressive placement there for Tugi with that L piece on the right side, but managed to get the Tetris and bring it down.
Okay, same score still for both players right now.
The difference isn't changing.
It's a game of chicken now. It's who can not flinch first, or who will flinch first.
It doesn't look like any of them are going to. As oh, look at that!
Great
set up
there,
from
great reflexes
Andy.
there from Andy.
Well, now Tugi is running into a little bit of a slowdown, and this could be exactly what Pixel Andy needs. Still only a 4,000 point
still
difference.
only a
though.
4k difference here right now.
Tetris Andy,
Tugi's
Tetris
doing
and
a
Tugi.
great job.
Oh my god, it's 4,000
4k. It's gonna go down to the wire.
Tetris for Andy. Could level 29 play be the difference here?
It could be, and we know that Andy does have a lot of the records on level 29 for DAS.
He has the potential to pull off something ridiculous here. Tugi getting up high, needs the long bar.
Oh, Tugi needs
Holding
it
out
now.
for it, doesn't get
no,
it! Over!
He hands it in the middle of the field.
929 the top out for
Okay, is Andy
Tugi.
just gonna quickly
Couldn't get
close
the
out?
bar over.
Yeah, gets the backs. Amazing game for both players there.
Yeah, Pixel Andy's loser bracket run. He's still tearing through them.
He's still on the run.
2, 1,
Tetris.
Here we are. Again, game number 3. Andy on match point. Tugi on the verge of elimination here.
Yeah,
Won't
we
want to
didn't
go
think
out.
that this would be going so quickly, but it is. Andy potentially going to be able to close this out right here, right now. Oh.
Ooh, and some
Yeah, Andy with the drought there, and then decided to block the well.
Oh, look at that though. A nice T rotation to get that J in there and bring this down. Looks like he's going to be okay. Needs a 3 wide though.
Yeah, this isn't going to be a problem for Andy, but it's going to give Tugi the chance to really take a little bit of a lead here at the start of the game. And it's kind of a momentum thing, isn't it?
Oh,
If you're 40, 50k ahead, before you've even hit the 20 line mark, it can create a bit of a psychological impact on you.
You don't want to be behind early.
Exactly.
There's Tetris for Tugi. So it looks like both players are okay once again.
For those of you who have just joined, this is the losers semi-final. So the winner of this will play the eventual...
The loser of the next game, Ju and Scooty.
The player who drops down from the winners bracket will play the winner of this in the losers final.
Oh,
so we only have 4 players
Andy,
left.
A bit of an early shift with that J piece. It's not going to cause too many problems though. Early shift at that height, losing Das, it can be pretty disastrous, so managed to keep it under control.
Yeah, both players Tetris ready right now. Tugi getting the long bar, solidifying that lead that he has. Andy getting the same long bar, 15k difference.
There's a Tetris for Andy. Look at that S piece though, can't really do much of that.
Yeah, not much you can do there. Let's see how he cleans this up in the most efficient way possible.
Oh, look at that. A perfect double
That's
there
one
for
way
Andy.
of doing it.
And it's as if nothing was ever wrong. And there's another Tetris for Andy, 200,000 points. The J tucks that up into another Tetris for Andy, 223. The Tugi's 240.
Yeah, just a 20k gap between the two players still. Tugi 20k ahead.
The thing is with these top players, even if their board looks like it's in a mess, they'll still find efficiency somewhere.
All the last minute adjustments as well that they make.
The vision that they have, and then to be able to execute the moves as well.
Well, they see things that we don't. Well, you might.
I don't see anything, mate. Alright, Tetris for Tugi. 294, 272 for Andy.
Yeah,
by exactly
just
a Tetris.
keeping the efficiency going. Tugi, a couple of moments ago, did take a triple, which will explain why Andy's been able to catch up here. At this level of play, when the players are so good and they're so evenly matched and there's hardly anything between their skill level, it almost comes down to who can take the least amount of triples in a game.
For sure. And we've seen games decided by thousands, hundreds of points even. It's just so close. Anything can happen.
Yeah, a lot of games going down to who can get that final Tetris into the kill screen, for example.
We've had moments where players needed to only take a double when they would win a game.
I mean, look at this now, 3k difference.
Andy getting that square over to the left side. Gonna bring this down now though. Hits the Z spin and gets a Tetris. 391 to 414, separated still by just one Tetris.
Okay, 0.
It's
exact
a 0
same
difference.
score. Same line, same score.
How much closer do you want this game to be?
You couldn't make it up. You couldn't write it. It speaks for itself. You almost don't need to commentate on this.
Yeah.
Evenly matched to perfection. Someone needs to push down. Oh, Tugi doing that really good last second adjustment there. Creating a long bar dependency on the left, but knowing that he was going to get it in the next piece.
Andy taking a few clean doubles there to open up that right side. I want to tuck at the T-piece.
With a cute tuck there. He's needing to get something 3 high. Obviously, that doesn't always come into play.
Tetris ready once again. No issues for him. There's a Tetris for Andy, 510. Tugi looking for a Tetris as well, 514. Tugi ahead by 4,000 points now. Double bars for Andy and gets a Tetris, 556. One more to go for both these players before level 19 hits.
Both players about to transition here. Holding out for the final one. Andy burning into transition, it looks like. Okay, so 562, 558 into transition for both players. 4k differential going into transition right now. Hardly anything in it still.
Tugi's gonna need to outscore Andy on the
that
post transition
vertical
because
one
he is
bar
2
burn
games down. If he loses this one, he will be out of this tournament in 4th place.
Tugi knows that, but I don't think it's affecting him right now. He's just shoving it to the back of his mind and just thinking, play like you play at home. Oh, again, the adjustment for Andy. So good seeing that.
So clean and ready for the Tetris. Takes the triple there. And Tugi actually has a lead right now of a few thousand
Tugi
points.
needing to get his left in shape. Oh, and the quick tap there, getting it over. Beautiful stuff there for Tugi.
And Tetris there for both players. 707 to 677. Nice tuck of the
2K
T
difference
there for Tugi. And a Tetris for Tugi 738. Both players still just relentlessly scoring
just
Tetrises
grinding
here.
it out. Yeah, Tetris after Tetris after Tetris here. Tugi's Tetris ready. Andy's building up for one.
Getting the J over to the left side, Tugi. Both players ready to score. Mark with the 690 contribution. Thank you very much, Mark.
Okay, so Andy getting the Tetris there. Andy now actually taking the lead. Another Tetris for Andy.
Andy's starting to open up a little bit of a gap here.
Yeah, and the gap is so important at this
Oh,
late
and
stage.
Tugi needs a T-piece. Doesn't get it. Gets a Tetris instead, which is probably better. Right,
Oh
Rasna
my
Wall,
gosh.
wow.
Wow.
The $500 contribution to get to
dono.
$3,706. But here we are, Tugi in a bit of a mess. Andy in a bit of a mess as well. 821 to 867. Tugi needs to find some scoring here. Oh, and Tugi needs some help. He needs to find a way out because Andy's clean and scoring Tetrises.
Yeah, Tugi's going to need to figure something out here and fast. He's
Andy,
100k behind.
yeah, Andy just suddenly has opened up a massive lead of about 3 Tetrises. Tugi needs every Tetris
Andy
he can
just
get.
hasn't let go.
Yeah, pedal on the accelerator the whole time.
He knows that he had to do it though, he knew. Because if he gave Tugi an inch, Tugi would have taken a mile.
Oh, and look at this. Tugi knows what he needs to do. He's trying to set up for these center world Tetrises. Andy is getting a bit high, taking a few burns.
Okay, Tugi's 39, 41k behind now.
Looking for a long buffer Tetris. And there it is, but
Tugi
he's not
being
good
able
at
to get
Tetris
this
setup
last
anymore.
one, though, unfortunately.
Oh
So
my,
is he going to
he's
try?
setting up
Oh
right
my
here.
gosh, this is genius. Can
And he
do
gets
it?
it. Oh, he doesn't get
that
it.
would
And
be
Andy,
so good. Such great imagination there from Tugi. Such a valiant effort.
he tried to get that final Tetris about 10 million rows high on the board.
Honestly, that was so smart.
But
so smart. Most players would just give up there.
But
Brilliant, amazing
Andy,
game there.
with the max out, has won his way all the way back and is now in the losers finals where he will face the loser of the next match, Gio or Scooty.
Ah, we over here. Tugi, I was just chit-talking a bit in German, so I hope you didn't hear too much of that, because we now have our 4th place here of the CTWC Jazz 2025 in the interviews. And by the way, if you talk about CTWC Jazz, we have a nice shirt here as well. As you can see, it's from last year and has a ton of amazing signatures. Actually, Tugi, are you on here?
I don't think so.
I believe
don't
you're
think
not.
so.
Yeah, you're actually not.
I'm
So like
not.
the most important person here currently is not on the shirt. That does, in fact, kinda suck.
Nice one. Nice
And
one.
with that, immediately to the first question. I've seen a ton of people here asking in the chat, why the heck is it Tugi sucks?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always asked to explain this, right? It's like, so in Filth, the very first one 3 years ago, this isn't 100%, but I'm pretty sure somebody asked like, oh, they were chanting for the other players, and they were like, oh, how come no one's chanting anything for Tugi? And then Forrest, you know, big wrestling guy in that, came up with the chant. I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was him. But I know what he definitely did. So they were chanting it in Filth. And then when I went to Portland later that year for the World Championship, I remember Forrest bringing it all the way to America. and then it became a global sensation, I guess. So it's just stuck.
Yeah, and now it's you're an amazing Death player, but everyone's like, ah, no, Tugi, he sucks. He can't even play Death at all. Which is why you're also the Death Soul, I believe.
The what? Sorry?
Death Soul.
The Death Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, me and Aki were, we unfortunately couldn't be here. We kind of share that title, but hopefully I've done some good work for our Das whole community, you know?
Yeah, I hope so as well. I hope so as well. And then there's another thing that were trying to prove. Last year you said that, those Americans, if I lose, I'm a donut. So...
Did I say that?
Something like that, according to GameScout and according to chat, so I believe so.
That's interesting. I don't remember saying that.
I want to ask you, so are you officially a donut now and we can snack you?
I guess. I mean, I guess I said that, yeah. I don't remember saying it, but...
Okay,
right. I say a lot of things, you know, so kind of hard to keep track of all of them.
That's true, yeah. I also just talk for like hours and hours a day.
Yeah, you know.
But yeah, so a bit back to the tournament. You're now 4th place.
Yeah.
So, congratulations on your performance. You played amazingly well.
Thank you.
A ton of really good matchups that you had. Yeah, so how are you feeling about your performance of this year?
Oh, I'm extremely happy, you know, like the goal was, of course, to win. I fell short of that this time, but it's all right. You know, I played okay. I feel like I learned a lot of things about myself this tournament. I feel like since the first match, I really didn't play so well, but I was able to just about scrape through. And then when I actually lost against Fractal, I feel like I learned quite a bit about how it is to play your best in comp, and especially on a stage like that, you know. And you know, it's just been amazing, you know, the crowd and everything. Like I've really enjoyed this weekend, and you know, unfortunately it's only 4th place this year, but we'll keep working, and you know, next year the trophy comes home.
You also mentioned the crowd, so this is the biggest crowd in general, like the biggest tournament that we've had here in Germany, CTWC 2025. How was it to play in front of such a huge and amazing crowd?
Oh, it's been really nice. I mean, it's usually I've only listened to it. I don't know. I was always kind of indifferent about the crowd. Like it wouldn't really affect me necessarily, but it also like it was just kind of there. You know, it was nice when they were cheering for me and whatever. But this year it's been really nice just to hear it. You know, I do have headphones in, so I don't hear everything, right? But of course, if there's like a big quick tap or a big dig or something like that, or of course when the victory comes, then of course I can hear it. So it's just nice, you know. It's nice to see everybody having a good time, you know.
Yeah, I believe it's also your first time that you met some of these Americans. Would you say that you performed well against them and truly showed them what Europe can do?
I think it's been good. Honestly, like real talk, like obviously, the Americans are very good. We're very good. My only nightmare scenario that I hope wouldn't happen is that we just get completely banged out and then all the Americans just win. We still got Gio in there, you know. Hopefully he'll do us proud. But either way, I mean, I really like all these guys. Like we're all Tetris nerds, so of course we're not gonna have like a big like conflict between continents. But of course, it's been a nice story, you know. It's just a bit of fun, and you know, it's really nice to see these guys here. Like they're all great people. Like Andy's such a nice guy, Fractal too, Scooty, Meme, like they're all great people. So I'm really happy that they're here.
I totally agree with you. And do you have any last words for the big Tetris nerds out there in the world, here at the CTWC Jazz on location, online, the hundreds and thousands of people who are currently watching?
Well, thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting this tournament. Thank you for this amazing community that, you know, I've been a part of for so many years, and, you know, hope to continue to be a part of. Who knows, maybe I get run over by a bus tomorrow, but hopefully that doesn't happen and I can enjoy more tournaments like this. It's been such a nice time. I'm really proud of my performance, even if it wasn't enough this year. We'll keep working hard, and you know, as I say, next year the trophy comes home.